Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. This is going to be doing my video predictions video for the next episode of Season 7 of Fear the Walking Dead. This is for the second episode, titled 6 Hours.
Take another step, I'll shoot!
Morgan!
You know why I have to do this!
You can take everything from me!
Okay guys, just going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for Fear the Walking Dead. This one is going to be doing my weekly predictions for the next episode of Season 7 of Fear the Walking Dead. This is for next week's episode, Season 7, Episode 2, titled 6 Hours. So, man oh man, so Fear the Walking Dead season premiere after about a good 24 hours or so of the fan reception. Happy to hear that a lot of y'all really enjoyed the Season 7 premiere. I definitely did. I thought it was a very, very good episode for Strand, and I thought it was a good kind of kickoff to the season, right? So, Episode 2 now. So, Episode 2 is going to be focused on, this week, Morgan and Grace. So, we're getting back to our main character, if you will. Obviously, Morgan, the lead of Fear. We're getting back to our main character in the second episode, which is kind of interesting. I'm kind of, you know, I don't know, still kind of getting used to that. It's like, yeah, like our lead character actually was not in the season premiere. He was only in the second episode. So, and the other thing about Morgan this season too, and this is another thing I'm kind of picking up on, is that I don't think we're going to see very much of him in this first half. Like, I'm going to be honest. We've had the names and descriptions for a lot of these episodes, and Episode 3 sounds to be a June episode with John Dory Sr. Episode 4 sounds to be a Sarah episode. 5, Dwight and Sherry. Morgan is apparently with Althea by Episode 6. And then we get Episode 7, which I do believe Morgan's going to be in. And then 8, I apparently have been hearing that it's going to be an Alicia episode. So, really, like, Morgan may not even be in, like, okay, like 3 episodes at most. Like, maybe 4. Like, you know, Morgan is not going to take a big focus this season compared to what I thought, honestly. That's one thing I want to kind of get out of the way right off the bat. But this episode, so basically this is what's going to happen in this week's episode, if you ask me. So based off the promo, it appears to be, as we saw back in Comic-Con when we got that clip of the episode, what I'm kind of thinking is we're going to see Morgan and Grace. They're in this submarine, obviously. They've been in there for a little while, and Grace goes out there to find food for baby Morgan, and I feel like she's probably not going to find anything. I have a feeling she's going to go out there. She's not going to find something the first time. She's going to go back to the submarine, and her and Morgan and baby Morgan and Rufus are all going to kind of leave all at the same time, and they're going to go out there. Now, it does appear that they run into some new folks. I don't know who exactly these people are, but it kind of appears to be a family of some sort, and I think it's going to be kind of a misunderstanding at first. Like, it's going to be like Morgan, like, he has the rifle at first, and it's a new person, so he's obviously skeptical. He's like, come any closer, I'll shoot. Like, maybe this family's even kind of shooting at Morgan and Grace or something, you know, like, because we do see in the trailer that Morgan and Grace seem to be just kind of driving casually, and that Morgan tries to take control because it appears like they may be getting shot at or something. So I think that the family is going to kind of be very standoffish at first. And then as the episode kind of develops, I think that we're going to find out that this is just a desperate family that they've ran into. And I think it's really going to do a lot for the Grace character to kind of see kind of a poor family like that kind of suffering in the radiation and this and that. Maybe they have nowhere to go, or, you know, something like that. And this is what I'm thinking. Unfortunately, I hate to go the dark route, but I think this is what they're going to do with the episode. I think that by the end, this family will be dead. Or at least, if so, like, it'll be the family and, like, maybe, you know, maybe one of them will survive, you know, something like that. But that's kind of what I'm kind of thinking here. I do think they'll find food for little Morgan. I think that'll be kind of the rush, you know, of the whole episode. Yeah, it should be an interesting episode for sure. I don't think it's going to be nearly as good as the premiere, though, but here's the final prediction I can say for this week. Here's the number one thing that I guarantee is going to happen this week, and I'd be shocked if it didn't. A conversation between Victor and Morgan. I definitely think we're going to get that by the end of the episode, and I think it's going to be them realizing, because this is the thing, I've heard non-spoiler reviewers say that by the time you get to the end of this episode, you find out who the real threat of Season 7 is. Well, I mean, dang, like, honestly, they're not going to do something else. I mean, if they do, that would be a little weird, but honestly, if you ask me, it's going to be Morgan and Strand talking over the walkie, and then they're going to be throwing threats back and forth at each other. I definitely think that's what we're going to see. So I do think we'll see Strand in this one at the very end, like the last, like, 5 minutes. I think it's going to be a lot like the conversation that Rick had with Negan in Season 8, Episode 10. A conversation along the lines of that, just trapped in radiation, right? So, and I just find that crazy. It's like Morgan's out there in the radiation. Meanwhile, Strand's like living large, you know, in this armory that he has. Friggin' Strand, man. So, should be an interesting episode. Like I said, I'm not too crazy about this one by the looks of it, but I think it'll be an okay episode. And I think Strand and Morgan will have a cool interaction by the end of this. And it should be an interesting episode for Grace. I do think, if I had to predict this week, if you will, for the intros, I think Grace will have an intro this week. I don't think it's going to be Morgan on episode 2. I actually don't. I think Grace will be the one in the intro for this episode. And I think later on this season, Morgan will get an intro, because Morgan does need a character intro, right? So I definitely think we'll get that, but I think if y'all want like a prediction on who I think is going to be on the character intro, I would say Grace this week. I think that's what they're going to go for here. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think, and what are your expectations for 6 hours Fear the Walking Dead Season 7 Episode 2 on AMC Plus next week? Definitely leave me your comments in the comment section below. What are you expecting from this episode of Fear the Walking Dead? So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, click to subscribe and tune in to some videos for the Fear the Walking Dead series. Follow Dan's Walking Dead videos, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?